Do you ever feel like things just aren't quite as energetic as they used to be below the belt after 60? Like maybe the spark isn't quite as bright, or the confidence isn't always there when you want it to be. It's a common feeling, and it's something a lot of people experience as the years go by. That feeling of things slowing down or not working quite right can be frustrating, even a little upsetting for many of us. It can impact how you feel about yourself, your energy levels, and even your closest relationships. And often the reason for this shift isn't some big complicated medical mystery. Often it comes down to something surprisingly simple, something we can actually influence quite a bit. It's about circulation, specifically blood flow in those important areas that really impacts vitality and performance down there. And the secret to boosting that circulation might be sitting right there in your kitchen, or available easily at your local shop. It doesn't require expensive treatments or complicated procedures, just simple whole foods. In this video, we're going to uncover the top 3 foods that can make a real difference in boosting circulation. Right where it counts, helping to bring back that energy, performance, and vitality you might feel has waned. So stick with me. Watch right to the end, because I'll share something that might genuinely surprise you about just how powerful these simple foods can be. Now, let's dive into the first of these fantastic foods that can truly help get things flowing better, especially in those areas that benefit most from good circulation after 60. The first food we're going to talk about is beetroot. Yes, I know it might sound a bit humble, a simple root vegetable, but beetroot is an absolute powerhouse when it comes to boosting nitric oxide production in your body. And nitric oxide is like the magic signal that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. This widening effect dramatically improves blood flow throughout your entire body, including those vital areas below the belt. Think of your blood vessels like hoses. If they're narrow and stiff, not much water can get through, but if they relax and widen, the water flows freely and powerfully. That is essentially what good nitric oxide levels help achieve. And beetroot is one of the best natural sources for this. It's packed with nitrates, which your body converts into that beneficial nitric oxide. Now, how do you get enough beetroot into your diet to really see a difference? It's surprisingly easy. You can roast it, boil it, steam it, or even enjoy it raw. Grate it into salads. Roasting brings out its natural sweetness, making it a delicious side dish. Just chop it up. Toss with a little olive oil, salt, and pepper, and roast until tender. It's wonderful paired with grilled chicken, fish, or even just alongside other roasted vegetables. You can also blend cooked beetroot into smoothies. Yes, a beetroot smoothie sounds a bit adventurous, but trust me. When combined with fruits like berries or apple and maybe a bit of ginger, it becomes a vibrant, earthy, and sweet drink. Start with a small amount if you're unsure and gradually increase. Another simple way is juicing. Beetroot juice is very potent in nitrates, but it can be quite strong on its own. Many people find it best to mix beetroot juice with other juices, like apple, carrot, or orange juice. This makes it much more palatable, and you still get all those circulation-boosting benefits. Aiming for even just half a glass of mixed beetroot juice a few times a week can start to make a difference. Don't feel like you have to eat a whole beetroot every day, though. Consistency is key, but finding ways you genuinely enjoy eating or drinking it is even more important. Maybe you like it pickled. Pickled beetroot is a classic and can be added to salads or sandwiches. While the pickling process might slightly alter the nutrient profile, you still get many benefits, and it's a very easy way to incorporate it regularly. What about just adding a couple of slices of cooked beetroot to your lunchtime salad? This is a minimal effort way to get a dose. The key is to make it a regular part of your routine rather than a one-off event. Think about adding it to your shopping list every week. Beetroot isn't just a one-trick pony for circulation either. It also contains valuable antioxidants which help protect your cells from damage. And it has fiber, which is great for digestion, something we often think more about as we get older. Good digestion and good circulation are actually partners in overall vitality. If your gut is happy, your body can better absorb the nutrients that support everything, including healthy blood flow. So by adding beetroot, You're not just targeting one area, you're supporting your body's overall ability to stay energetic and vibrant. Now, it's worth mentioning that sometimes when you first start eating a lot of beetroot, it can turn your urine or stool a pinkish color. This is completely harmless, and just the natural pigments from the beetroot passing through your system. It's not something to worry about, just something to be aware of, so you don't get a surprise. The benefits for circulation far outweigh this temporary cosmetic effect. Remember, the goal here is sustainable change, not a quick fix that you abandon after a week. Find 1 or 2 ways you genuinely like preparing and eating beetroot, and commit to including it regularly. Maybe it's roasted beetroot on Sundays and a beetroot and apple juice on Tuesdays and Fridays. Or adding pickled beetroot to your sandwich every other day. Start small if you need to, but make it a habit. The impact of improved circulation over time, especially in those sensitive areas, can be quite significant, contributing to better energy levels, better function, and simply feeling more confident and vital. Beetroot is accessible, affordable, and a powerful tool in your dietary arsenal for healthy aging and maintaining performance below the belt. Now that we've talked all about the wonderful benefits of beetroot, let's move on to our second food champion for boosting circulation, right where it counts. Moving on to our second food that packs a punch for circulation. Especially as we get older, this one is probably already something you enjoy and maybe even have in your cupboard. It is dark chocolate. Yes, you're hearing that, right? Dark chocolate, specifically. Chocolate with a high cocoa content, typically 70% or higher. The magic ingredient here is flavonols. These are types of antioxidants found abundantly in cocoa. Flavonols are fantastic for promoting the production of nitric oxide in the body, similar to beetroot. Remember how we talked about nitric oxide relaxing and widening blood vessels? Well, cocoa flavonols do just that. They help your arteries stay flexible and healthy, which is crucial for getting blood flowing smoothly and efficiently everywhere, including down there. As we age, arteries can sometimes become a bit stiffer or less responsive. This is a natural part of the aging process for some people. But diet can play a big role in mitigating this. Dark chocolate with its rich supply of flavonols helps to support that youthful flexibility in your blood vessels. It's like giving your circulatory system a gentle tune-up. The better your blood flows, the more oxygen and nutrients can reach all parts of your body, leading to improved function and vitality. And yes, that absolutely includes the areas important for energy and performance below the belt. Now, before you grab that giant bar of milk chocolate, let's be clear. We're talking about dark chocolate here. The higher the cocoa percentage, the more flavonols you get. Milk chocolate contains less cocoa and often a lot more sugar, which can counteract the benefits. The ideal is 70% cocoa or more. Some people prefer 80% or even 90%. Experiment to find a level of darkness that you enjoy. It is an acquired taste for some, but many people come to love the rich, complex flavor. How much dark chocolate should you eat to get the benefits? You don't need to eat a whole bar. A small piece a day is often enough. A square or 2 a day, providing perhaps 20 to 30 grams, is generally considered a good amount to aim for. This isn't about indulging in huge quantities, it's about consistently getting a dose of those beneficial cocoa flavonols. You can have a square as a little treat after dinner. Melt a square into your morning coffee. It adds a lovely richness. Chop it up and add it to a small bowl of berries. Or simply savor a piece, slowly letting it melt on your tongue. It's important to remember that dark chocolate is still calorie-dense. So while it's beneficial for circulation, you need to factor it into your overall daily calorie intake, especially if you're managing your weight. Think of it as a health-boosting treat, not a free-for-all. Choosing quality dark chocolate is also key. Look for bars with a high cocoa content and fewer added ingredients. Simple is often better. Beyond circulation, dark chocolate also contains other beneficial compounds like iron, magnesium, and zinc. It has even been linked to improved mood, which, let's be honest, is also a big part of overall vitality and feeling good about yourself. A little piece of dark chocolate can be a moment of pleasure and contribute to your well-being in more ways than one. Some people find dark chocolate a bit bitter at first. If that's you, try starting with a 70% bar and gradually work your way up to higher percentages if you like. You can also pair it with other foods that complement its flavor, like a few nuts or a piece of fruit. This can make it more enjoyable while still giving you the flavanol boost. Incorporating dark chocolate into your routine should feel like a treat, not a chore. If you don't enjoy eating it on its own, maybe try using high cocoa, unsweetened cocoa powder in your cooking or baking. You can add it to smoothies, make a sugar-free hot cocoa with milk or milk alternative, or use it in healthy baking recipes. Just make sure it's unsweetened cocoa powder, which is very high in flavanols. So adding a little bit of dark chocolate with a high cocoa percentage to your daily routine can be a delicious way to support healthy blood flow, improve circulation, and contribute to that feeling of energy and vitality where it matters most. It's a simple, pleasurable habit that aligns perfectly with supporting your body as you age gracefully and powerfully. Now that we've explored the delights and benefits of dark chocolate, let's transition smoothly to our third and final food that can help boost circulation and support vitality down there. Finally, we come to our third powerful food for boosting circulation specifically below the belt, after 60. And this one is incredibly versatile and easy to incorporate into almost any meal. Think about foods that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Specifically, we're talking about fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring. Omega-3s are essential fats that your body needs but can't produce on its own. So we have to get them from our diet. And they are absolute superstars when it comes to cardiovascular health, which includes circulation everywhere. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA found in fatty fish, work in several ways to support healthy blood flow. First, they help to reduce inflammation throughout the body. Chronic low-level inflammation can damage blood vessels over time, making them less efficient. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s help keep your arteries smoother and more flexible, allowing blood to flow more freely. Second, omega-3s have been shown to help lower blood pressure, which is a major factor in good circulation. Lower blood pressure means less strain on your blood vessels. Third, they can help prevent the formation of blood clots that could potentially obstruct blood flow. All of these effects combine to create a better environment for circulation throughout your body, and that includes promoting strong, healthy blood flow to the areas below the belt, which is essential for maintaining energy function and vitality as you age. How do you get more fatty fish into your diet? The general recommendation is to aim for at least 2 portions of fatty fish per week. A portion is typically around 140 grams, or about the size of the palm of your hand. Salmon is a very popular choice. It can be baked, grilled, pan-fried, or roasted. It's delicious, served with roasted vegetables or a simple salad. Mackerel is another great option, often more affordable than salmon and packed with omega-3s. You can find fresh or smoked mackerel, which is lovely on toast or crackers. Sardines might not be everyone's favorite, but they are an omega-3 powerhouse and often very budget-friendly. Canned sardines are convenient and can be added to salads, pasta sauces, or eaten straight from the can. Look for sardines packed in olive oil for extra healthy fats. Herring is similar to mackerel and can be enjoyed in various forms, including pickled herring, which is a staple in some cuisines. Incorporating fish twice a week is a very achievable goal. Maybe make Fish Fridays a thing in your household, or plan a meal with salmon on Sunday and mackerel on Wednesday. Think about simple preparations. Baked salmon takes very little time and requires minimal effort. Sardines from a can are ready to eat immediately. If you're not a big fish eater to begin with, start with milder tasting options like salmon or trout, and try different cooking methods. Grilling can impart a lovely smoky flavor that some people enjoy. Beyond their amazing omega-3 content, fatty fish are also excellent sources of high-quality protein, vitamin D, and B vitamins, which are all important for overall energy and health. The protein helps with muscle maintenance, which is also linked to vitality. And vitamin D is crucial for bone health and immune function. So eating fatty fish is supporting your body in multiple ways, not just targeting circulation. What if you really don't like fish, or have dietary restrictions, or are vegetarian, vegan? In that case, you can explore other sources of omega-3s, but be aware that the type of omega-3 ALA found in plant sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts, needs to be converted by your body into the EPA and DHA forms that are most beneficial for circulation. This conversion process isn't very efficient in many people, so while these plant sources are healthy, they may not provide the same potent circulation boost as fatty fish. Algal oil supplements are a direct source of DHA and sometimes EPA and are a good option for vegetarians and vegans. However, if you can incorporate fatty fish even occasionally, it is generally considered the most effective dietary way to get those crucial circulation-boosting omega-3s. So, adding fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines to your diet a couple of times a week is a fantastic way to support healthy circulation, reduce inflammation, and boost your overall vitality. It works synergistically with the other foods we discussed, creating a powerful dietary approach to feeling more energetic and vibrant as you age. Now we've talked about beetroot for nitric oxide production, dark chocolate for flavonols, and fatty fish for omega-3s. 3 simple yet incredibly powerful foods. You might be thinking that sounds like a lot to add, or maybe you're surprised that these everyday foods can make such a difference. And that really is the surprise I wanted to share. It doesn't require exotic ingredients or complicated diets. The power to boost your circulation below the belt and enhance your energy performance and vitality lies in making consistent, simple choices from readily available foods. Beetroot. Dark chocolate and fatty fish are just 3 examples, but they are some of the most effective for specifically targeting blood flow in those areas important for intimacy and overall vigor. Think about the impact of even small changes. Adding a little beetroot to your salad, a square of dark chocolate after lunch, and having fish for dinner twice a week. These aren't drastic overhauls. They're manageable steps that can lead to real noticeable improvements over time. Improved circulation means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to all your tissues, including those that support sexual function, energy levels, and overall physical performance. This can translate into feeling more confident, more capable, and more vibrant regardless of your age. It's about reclaiming or maintaining a part of your life that is important for many people's well-being and happiness. Remember the painful reality we touched on at the beginning, that feeling of things slowing down or not working quite like they used to. These simple foods offer a natural and effective way to address that. It's not a magic pill, but consistent nourishment that supports your body's natural ability to maintain strong, healthy blood flow. Don't underestimate the cumulative effect of these dietary choices over weeks and months. They build upon each other, leading to sustainable improvements. I really encourage you to try incorporating these foods into your diet. Start with the one you find easiest or most appealing. Maybe it's just adding beetroot to your shopping list this week, or buying a small bar of good quality dark chocolate, or planning to cook salmon for dinner next Tuesday. Take one small step and then another. It's about progress, not perfection, and every little bit helps your body feel more supported and function better. What have your experiences been? Have you found that certain foods seem to boost your energy or make you feel more vital? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Sharing your journey can inspire others in this wonderful community. We're all in this together, supporting each other in living our best lives at every age. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like. Your likes tell me what content is resonating with you and help me make more videos that you find valuable. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I share practical, easy-to-understand tips and information just like this, designed specifically for people over 60 who want to stay healthy, energetic, and vital. Clicking that subscribe button ensures you won't miss out on future videos that can help you on your journey. Thank you so much for watching. Taking proactive steps like focusing on your nutrition is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Remember, small changes can indeed make a big difference to your health and happiness. Keep nourishing your body, keep moving, and keep smiling. Live your best life at every age. You're absolutely worth it.